Okay, everybody, welcome to another video of my work in progress mod, Diablo 2 Vanilla Overkill, based off of the Vanilla mod by Bonesy. Okay, well, I kind of said I wanted earlier I wanted to do a video on Frostbite. I kind of did a few videos already of this one that were unlisted before, but now I kind of made them public, I guess, because I thought I was going to make this mod for just friends only or whatever. Wasn't quite sure if I really wanted to be dedicated to making it at the time, dedicated to everybody, because that's a lot more work. I was kind of, whatever, not, I guess, stressed or some weird like that. Now I'm feeling better now, so guess why not? Why not try to make this a public thing? I know one fella, one of the devs there on Bonesy's server, kind of said that, yeah, if you're going to release this, get ready for lots of bugs. So that was kind of one of the things that kind of deterred me from wanting to make it public. Because I know if I make it public, I'd rather do a good job versus an okay job I did with friends. But if I release it to public, I'd rather do a good job. I don't want you guys to have a really crappy, bad mod with lots of bugs and shit and all that stuff. Currently right now I'm finding out, and this could be with the updates that come from this mod from Bonesy, because it's a little different from the update. I guess there's no updates anymore from Blizzard. That was with D2R launch. I think now he has his own updates. He does his own work on this thing. So you still need the game, but he does his own updates now. I guess we'll start with Cold Crow. There are some features that I found here that are kind of messed up with. This may take a while for loading. I'm doing this on my laptop now. My desktop has Windows 10, and I'm going to have to get a new PC. So hopefully the PC will run faster next one I get than both my laptop and my desktop. I saw on Bonesy on his videos, they just load up quickly because I assume he has a good PC. Mine are kind of outdated. Okay, so let's see here. There was one little problem. Okay, not the mercenary. But yeah, it was the rogues. I noticed something weird happened, and if you guys saw this too, I'm not sure it was me, but when I played the rogue mercenary, they always kept using the arrows at point blank range. So that kind of deterred me from wanting to use the rogue, and that's why I went to the mercenary, the desert mercenary. Another weird thing I saw, I'm not sure it's me either. I did some changes to the super uniques text file, but I reverted them all back. Bishibosh no longer attacks right. I can't figure out why he does that. Is it my mod? Did I do something, or is that what was going on with the updates at Bonesy? Anyway, if it is Bonesy, I'm pretty sure he'll fix it. But if it's not Bonesy, then it was something I did. In that case, I have no idea at the moment. I have to get it all fixed. So yeah, the rogues are attacking point blank range now. It could be something I did with the skills. That's going to be a nightmare to figure out. So yeah, you don't want to play a rogue who's going to keep getting in everyone's face and get herself killed. And Bishibosh, that cutesy little demon guy, he doesn't even attack anymore, so I don't get it. What was weird was Bloodraven didn't do any damage initially when I was attacking her about, I don't know, a month ago. I think Bonesy did an update and actually fixed Bloodraven, so now she does damage. Before that, she didn't do damage. So I guess it has to do with his updates sometimes. I'm not sure. See, I thought it was me with Bloodraven, and it turned out it was actually his updates. So it could be that too with, as far as Bishibosh and the rogues, possibly. People if other people see it too, they'll say it. If they're not saying it, then it's my problem. My mod, uh-oh. That means that's going to really suck. I have to figure out how to fix that. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, that's right. I got the staff. So basically this is all Act 2 stuff. So I'm going to show off Cold Crow. That's what she is. Like the Cold Crow from, Act 1. The Cold Plains Cave. Make her kind of cool, right? So I have the Desert Mercenary with the Might Aura. And I did, you guys see my earlier videos about what I say about the Paladin. Might also does Crushing Blow. So when he gets that thing activated, he's going to really hurt lots of people. That Crushing Blow. Yeah, so there he goes. Yeah, he shoots it off. Wish he just shoot off right away, but I guess they don't care. They just want to shoot off the arrow whenever they feel like it. Yeah. Now this mod, it does actually increase the experience by 5 times 5. Like, I'm not sure I want to change it from that. If you guys want, I could make a different file. If you guys don't want that, I can make a different file because I don't want you to do any customizations because there's lots of weird crap I've already done to this. If you did customizations with this, it'll kind of ruin what you have established or what I've established. So I could make a separate file, but you have to kind of put it in there to make it, you know, do 1 times experience. Maybe not for 3 times experience and 1 for 5 times experience. And just change that. It's kind of easy if you do the coding yourself. It's kind of easy on the AFJ editor to do it yourself. I think the reason why Bonesy had it for 5 times as most, it gets ridiculous when you do, let's say, 10 times. It doesn't do the experience at all. I know some bosses, when they have lots of experience that you get, it doesn't give you really any experience at all when you have so much experience to get from those guys. It only seems to work on normal difficulty when you have like that ridiculous experience from those guys. I just noticed that you don't get a big chunk of experience from those guys. It just goes like, I guess, 1 experience point because it's too high. So I guess, oh, the door didn't open. There you go. Alright, so yeah, Vanilla Plus Plus had very short maps. That's cool. I like that.
Am I the first to find this arcane fortress?
Am I the first to find this arcane fortress? Probably not. Funny Amazon. So yeah, I could show the rogue later, but I don't want it because I got this guy all set up. But yeah, there's a bug. Apparently, I guess you can call it a bug for sure. She just does point blank range on the attack. I'm trying to think, did I do that with the skills? Because I know that I have no idea why she keeps doing that. So yeah, some skill that I messed with or something. Yeah, she didn't do that before. So anyway. That's one little thing I noticed. Okay, so I don't know. I might go and fight Duriel and then make this a short video. So I just making discussions with some of the things that mostly I should talk about this cold Amazon, right? You know, this cold shooting Amazon with the 3 arrows. So in Vanilla Plus Plus, when you get to level 20, you have 3 arrows. Same thing with the fire arrows, and actually here the ice arrows get the same ordeal. Get the 5 arrows. Sorry, the 3 arrows. I gotta do some tweaking to the mana cost, make sure it's more balanced. I'm really kicking the crap out of these things. It's just 3 arrows of ice arrows. It's doing lots of damage. Then again, I can do normal arrows too. See the cold arrows? Oops. So that does pretty good damage too. That's kind of useful. You want to deal with anything that's cold immune. But I do have the Sunder. I should show that real quickly. So okay, so yeah, we're not javelins. So when you max out the Valkyrie, for example, you get 2 Valkyries, and I did do lots of damage for this Valkyrie when you put points into critical strike. It'll get the critical strike plus 25% damage bonus. As you see right there. So she's very tough right now, beating things up. And yeah, if you max this out, which I did, she also gets the crushing blow. Not just me, but her. Let's go to the bows. So, you know, here, you know, I get this negative 50 to enemy cold resistance, and it's sundered. Yeah, you get the sundered ability too. I made sunders have a less penalty, and they actually can come in easier and sooner by killing bosses starting Bale in normal difficulty. I should probably lower the chances of getting those charms because I'm starting to kill those bosses and they've been dropping like 4 grand charms. Some rare, some of those sunders. It's kind of ridiculous. So I'm trying to figure out what to do here. There's 3 arrows here too, and it's pretty powerful. So yeah, I'm not sure what to do. And I don't care much about Pierce, but you know the thing I did here was if you did decide to max Pierce, it just makes a 100% chance. That's why you see that 50% Pierce attack, because once you max it out, it's 85. But I got the cool. Where is it? Let me get out of here. Oh, that was scary. That was gonna break. I got this cool razor tail. So it does enough. I like what it's doing. So yeah, these are some new features I've done with the old source. I'm sorry, I'll be weird. That's the other character I have, Frostbite. The cold Amazon. Yeah, my mercenary is getting really stuck. So that's why people like Enigma. They can easily unstuck these mercenaries. Currently, right now, I have 4 classes pretty much done. I just need to tweak them. That's the Sorceress, Amazon, Barbarian, and Amazon, Barbarian, Sorceress, and the Paladin. Next, I'm working on the Necromancer, so I'm getting his skills taken care of, slowly but surely. And once I get that, I'll probably do the Druid and then the Assassin. Like my buddy there at the server said, once I release this to a stable build, I'm no doubt going to find lots of bugs. And I mean, a lot of other fans will find the bugs. Yeah, lots of bugs. Who knows how many bugs we'll find? There's bugs all over the place. Who knows? You know, we fix one bug, another bug comes in. Who knows? Okay, so this is taking a while. I know. Shouldn't take a while when we get to Duriel. Yeah, with the Necromancer, my idea might be kind of the same with these Valkyries, where you get level 20, you can do 2 golems, for example. I may not do that. I might do something different there. Keep 1 golem. It just seemed to work with 2 Valkyries, doing lots of crushing blow and lots of damage. My plan with the Necromancer is basically those putting points in the golems actually increase certain attributes with the other golems. I could give them like 2 golems when you max it out, but we'll see. It's kind of the idea with these. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Imagine having like clay golems and like fire golems for fun. You know, 20 there, 20 there. They help each other out for attack rating or damage or whatever. So that's the weird thing. I don't think people care about that when they use golems. They just want to max out 1 and just stick with 1 golem. They don't care about the synergies possibly. I'm not too sure about that. Like if I like use a fire golem, I'm just going to focus on the fire golems. Oh, this guy's hard to kill. Alright. Okay, so my desert mercenary, he's really stuck. That's how stupid he is. Yes, he's doing some damage. He's also doing damage. There he is. Come on, get him. Yeah, that was easy. So, yeah, anyway. Okay, just these guys will get stuck again. Valkyrie's kind of smarter than the desert mercenary for some reason. She knows how to get around and like kill things better than the desert mercenary. Anyway, I didn't want to show off the rogue. I have the desert mercenary now because that rogue kept getting herself killed. She just kept going point blank range and shooting arrows. She couldn't even shoot it if she was like stuck here. There's a monster there. She had to be directly point blank, like it was a melee attack. That was kind of weird. I tried to figure out why. Was it something I did? It might have been something I did, or it might have been some kind of weird bug. And something weird. Because I know.
Good riddance, freak.
I know the arrows I have now are doing something different. They shoot the 3 arrows for the cold arrow, the fire arrow. I thought that was the problem. Anyway, now I'm going to just sell some stuff. I can't sell that. Let's sell that. Let's sell that. Let's sell that. Ooh, let's sell that. Let's sell that. I think I showed you guys some of this stuff before. Where the Tome Identity now is just a cool thing to go ahead and break stuff down. Yes, that's why I use the Identity Tome now, to break things down. I don't use it to identify things anymore because Bonesy has a trick here in the HUD where you just press a button. I made mine Z to go ahead and identify everything in your stuff. And it's like Decker Kane. You don't have to even talk to Decker Kane about it. If you do, that's fine. But if not, that's fine too. Just press the button. In my case, Z. And it works out. Kinda cool. Now, we don't have to worry about identity scrolls ever again. Alright, so we did I'll probably put timestamps for whatever reason. Like I'm sorry, Quest 5, Quest 6, Act Boss. Not much of a deal here. Teddy bears. Big gorillas. That poor guys. Yeah, easy killed there. Have it on 12 too in terms of monster count or monster difficulty level, whatever you call it. That's why it's not going so fast now. But I did hear too in the nightmare difficulty. I actually raised up the level of darn it, I'm trying to hit her. No arrows. What I did here with Nightmare is it's not 30 something anymore at level Act 1. It's actually level 50, the items and the monsters. And in Act 2, they're 55. In Act 3 and 4, they're level 6. Wait, what was that? So the level 50 in Act 1. See the students' items? Yeah, the 58 there because it's a boss monster or a unique monster. He always goes three above whatever the base level is. So yeah, 55, right? That's actually what the base is here now. In Act 1, it was 50. So basically, you don't have to keep grinding in this to the Tormentor, means the Destruction and Bale. Just get to the level you want in order to go through the Nightmare difficulty easier. So I made the levels higher just so you have to do that. And as far as Nightmare, I may have mentioned this before. I'll just mention it again. In Hell difficulty level, everything's 85. So I make every zone 85. They may be easier in Act 1, whatever. But that's what weird. The crypt and the cave, right? I think it was Mausoleum and the pit. And the Tamoi Islands. Here are also and ancient tunnels in Act 2. They're all 85. They added a few more zones too in Diablo II Resurrected for level 85. I just made every zone level 85. I don't care. You still get all the items with Bale. He's that level 99 guy. Terror zones kind of work too. Get that level 99 stuff possible. I'm not sure you get that stuff. Bale still drops all the gear. So you want to get rid of what you want, just fight Bale, I guess. Then again, I made it easy through gambling to get some of this stuff. It just costs lots of money. And I did try to get the Grandfather one time. I did make an effort to try to get the Grandfather. That weapon that everyone knows about. There's also a Diablo 3 called the Greatest of All Great Swords. I tried getting it, and when I was trying to gamble that thing in Hell, the Great Sword, to see if it turns into a Colossus Blade, it always kept being a Great Sword. Like, it was too damn hard to be a Colossus Blade for the gambling. I did make it in a way where, yes, in Hell, you get all elite items, in Nightmare, you get all exception items, in Normal, you get all the normal items. Somehow it kept being normal great swords. It had that weird thing where it just kept doing that. Not sure why. I think because you want to make that very hard to get. I think level-wise too. That's another factor. Probably some of these items would be that because I'm guessing it has to do with some level feature. So it doesn't always drop. Skip that. It doesn't always drop what you based on whatever item it's supposed to be. Anyway, so some level thing, I guess, who knows. Alright, here we go. Hey, beat him up, come on. I'm trying to talk to my rogue here. Not rogue, Amazon. Valkyrie's not doing anything. That's Valkyrie. There she goes. Yep, he's getting his butt whooped. Look at those crushing blow hits that he's getting. Oh, he's about to get hurt. Yeah, he's drinking potion. Oh, he's kind of screwed. Lots of crushing blow. He's got lots of crushing blow on his might. And I got crushing blow. The Valkyrie's got crushing blow. See, look at that. That's kind of a lot of grand charms. So I'm going to tweak that a bit. So starting at Bell normal, you get these charms. Yeah. I didn't want to make it too much of a penalty too once you get them. So the Sunders are a lot easier to deal with. I don't know why. I just wanted them that way. You want the idea of getting the Sunders when you beat the game. It's kind of silly. These Sunders are kind of helpful.
This is not good. Will this madness ever end?
Yeah, I guess it won't end. Who knows?
You. This is.
Damn Bale. Asshole.
This.
So let's see. I talked to all these guys. Of course, Jerem, because he's the chief. Yeah.
You.
I'm worried. I have to talk to everybody who's a talker. He's worried about that too, I know. So, again, you have 3 grand charms, right? So, yeah, so anyway, like, for these type, for the elemental ones, I think 50 is the highest, so these two kind of suck. And 20, this is like a mid-range. 25, I think, is the lowest. So that one kind of is kind of mid-range. I'm just gonna sell them anyway. Oh, I didn't even talk to him in the beginning. So I'm just gonna sell those crappy charms. So I think I kept one. I thought I see 27. That's not bad. It could have been 25. I think it was. So 27 is very close to what you need. I don't need that because I already have a cold starter. But if I wanted, that's the weird thing. So, oh, everyone's going off. Sorry about that.
Good day.
That's the thing. So, sun does only work when you have something negative. This is so easy. Can't even break them down to anything cool. There you can break down, there you can break down, there you can break down. I would just break those down. Yeah, they all become lum runes. Anyway, whoop, put the book in there. Put that down. Put that down. Anyway, so yeah, I'm making them easier to get now, and you don't necessarily have to be in, doing the terror zones just to get them. But I might make it where they're not as easy, because that was like 3 right there you saw. So I might tweak it where it's like, I made the chance something like in the drop rate in the code like 15 or something, where the other equipment was like 35 or something. I can't remember what it was, but I'm going to lower the number down, lower the chance percentage, make it like half the chance, I guess, whatever you saw there. Anyway, he's cool. Alright, so I think that's it right there. I kind of spent some time there just breaking stuff down. I know. I think that's all I want to show on this Amazon. I made sure again when she's more prepped or whatever. Get more of the. My goal here with this girl is I max this out. Yeah, 2 Valkyries. It's going to be very damaging. Having that crushing blow, that's already maxed out, so she uses that. What else? So, boom, boom. I think what I was going to do was actually max these out. Yeah, use a freezing arrow too, because it also increases the cold damage of these skills. I think that's it. So I'm just going to close out. So I think as far as next video, I know I'm going to keep working on the Necromancer little by little. Eventually down the road, I'll work on that character. I showed a little bit of the. I'm not sure I showed much of this barbarian at all. He's only level 22. Not sure what to do with this guy. Terrorizer. He terrorizes people. Yeah. I kind of got away from that terrorizing thing and did something different than this guy. I still have to see what to do with one of his skills, which was the Grim Ward. Rather than it terrorizing monsters, making them run away, I made it where they kind of have that shiver effect, I like to call it, which is a decryptify effect. So it does what it does. It reduces their resistance like it does normally. It's just I'd make them where they're just slow, I guess. Anyway, I think next video I'll figure out what to do here. I got that Necromancer I kind of wanted to finish. It's Burning Heart. It's kind of neat. I know he doesn't have any gear. I have to give him more gear again. I'll think about what to do in the next video. I may do one with Frostbite. I think that's what I said earlier. So it could be with this character. Alright guys, well, I'll see you guys next time. Maybe Frostbite will be the next video. And hell difficulty, right? Have a good one guys. Take care. Bye-bye.